What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we haven't done one of these in a while. I'm going to be doing a competition entry for Alan Scouser's channel. Now he has just hit 400 subscribers, which is really great to see. If you've not seen Alan Scouser's channel, he is a really passionate horror fan and horror author that talks about his favourite movies and does reviews of smaller horror films, and that's what really attracts me to his channel. You can tell that he's got a lot of passion for what he talks about, and seriously, when he doesn't like a film, he really doesn't like it. But yeah, it's all part of what makes his channel entertaining. He's very good at articulating his feelings towards these films, be it positive and negative. Just a really top guy and a very entertaining channel if you're really into your horror genre of movies. So yeah, Alan, congratulations on 400 subscribers. It is awesome to see you climbing up the ranks and gaining more audience, which I do really believe you deserve a bigger audience for sure. So his competition, he asked 2 questions for his competition. The first question is my favourite movie monster. That is simple. You know me, guys. I love Godzilla. I'm the best Godzilla. I am, you motherfucker. I'm the daddy, you fucking... What? So yeah, Godzilla is my favourite movie monster and probably my favourite movie character in its entirety of movies. What I love about Godzilla in general is that he's just transcended cinema in terms of the character keeps reinventing himself and how the franchise has just evolved for 67 years at this point. It is unbelievable how a character has sustained that kind of fandom and that kind of ravenous fan base for this long. I love how, you know, each era has their own tone. You know, even from the first original movie, 1954, bleak, depressing. But you go into 60s Godzilla, you get a lot of more kind of superhero, child-friendly Godzilla movies. And then you get into the Heisei, which is more grounded, more kind of adult, more darker kind of tone. Then you get into the Millennium era, which is kind of like action-packed and more kind of crazy, over-the-top stuff. There is a lot to like with Godzilla, in my opinion, and I think no matter what kind of movie fan you are, there is something for everyone within the Godzilla franchise, and that's why I think it's so a diverse and welcoming and rather accessible franchise to get into. Yeah, it might seem quite daunting. You know, 35 movies is quite a lot to get through, but no one says you have to watch everything. You can pick and choose. You might really like the Showa era and the more kind of light-heartedness of that era of Godzilla, and you might gravitate to those movies more. Or you might like the Heisei era with its more grounded approach and more consistent Godzilla design. Or you might like the over-the-top insanity of the Millennium era and the more kind of crazy Japanese-ness of those films. And of course you have the Monsterverse, the Western movies like Godzilla 2014, Godzilla King of the Monsters, and Godzilla vs. Kong. You might just love those on their own and might not really want to delve into the Japanese movies. There's so much to love about Godzilla, and I can't really get all of that out in this little video about a competition. But yeah, Godzilla is hands down my favourite movie monster. So yeah, question 2. He had 2 questions. So question 2 of this competition was, what is our favourite horror movie based on a novel or a short story? This one was easy for me. Super easy, like dead easy, guys, honestly. It had to be this. Like, I couldn't think of anything else that would come close to this in terms of a horror film based on a novel or short story. It had to be this. And that is John Carpenter's 1982 classic, The Thing. Yes, this is based on a short story called Who Goes There. It is very faithful to that short story, probably more so than the 1950s The Thing from Another World. This is definitely more kind of not beat for beat faithful, but very close to the source material. I can't say more. I can't say more about this film that's already been said. It is a masterclass in suspense and paranoia. Yeah, John Carpenter's soundtrack is just thick and just paranoia, anxiety inducing. The thump of the heartbeat in the score, bom bom, is just, when you hear those two notes, you know you are watching The Thing. Yeah, Kurt Russell is probably, this is the performance that I think of when I think Kurt Russell. I think of MacReady and his character. And yeah, the thing is, this film, the thing I love about this movie the most is that, you know, sure, you've got this monster that mutates and takes over people's bodies and becomes them. But it's like, the wonderful thing about this film, and why I think it just works so well, is those moments of downtime where you can see the characters are starting to distrust each other, and you really don't know who is the thing at any given point. Obviously, it's been discussed for years and years and years, you know, on YouTube and off YouTube, you know, who was assimilated at what point in the movie, when do these characters become the Thing, and when are they still human? And of course, the ending is left ambiguous. You don't know if either Childs or MacReady is the Thing. It leaves that up to your imagination. I just love this movie from start to finish. This is an excellent film. One of the best horror films of all time. It's my favourite horror film from the 1980s, hands down. I absolutely love it. But yeah, like I said, the best moments of this film for me are those moments of downtime where it just allows the anxiety and distrust and paranoia to brew amongst all the characters. And you like all the characters as well. It is fan-fucking-tastic, and I love it. That is my pick for favourite horror film based on a novel or short story. John Carpenter's 1982 classic, The Thing. Those are my picks, guys. If you want to enter Alan's competition, I will leave a link in the description below to his competition. Be sure to subscribe to his channel and let him know I sent you there, because he's such a great dude with a great channel. But yeah, that is my competition, Alan. I hope you enjoyed my answers. Keep trucking along, because your channel is fantastic, my friend. And as always, guys, I have been Jason, and I have actually not watched this yet in 4K because I'm a twat. Maybe I need to remedy this soon. See you next time.